Sometimes life has a strange way of teaching people lessons. The person who once made you feel unseen now feels the deep pain of your absence. They walk through their days, pretending everything is fine, but inside, they are heavy with guilt. Guilt for the way they behaved, and shame for how they treated you when all you ever did was love them with honesty, care, and patience. They think about the moments when you were there, the way you smiled at them even when they were cold, the way you tried to understand their silence, and how you stood beside them even when you were hurting yourself. Back then, they couldn't see what they had. They were blind to your loyalty because they were too focused on their own comfort, their own ego. Now, when they look back, they feel it, the weight of their actions pressing down on their heart. The guilt is not just about what they did, it's about what they failed to do. They failed to appreciate you. They failed to protect your heart. They failed to meet your love with the same depth you gave so freely. It's funny how people only realize the value of someone when silence replaces conversation, when empty space replaces presence, when regret replaces love. That's where your person is now, living inside that silence, haunted by memories of your kindness. They scroll through old photos or think of moments that used to mean nothing, but now, those small things are everything. The sound of your laughter, the way you listened, the way you made them feel calm when their world was falling apart. They can't escape those memories. They didn't see it before, but now they know your love was real. It was steady. It was selfless, and they let it go like it was nothing. Now, that realization burns inside them. They wake up with guilt that doesn't leave. They wonder how they could have treated someone so genuine with such carelessness. They feel ashamed for ignoring your efforts, for taking your kindness for weakness, for thinking you would always stay no matter how they behaved. But you didn't stay. You grew. You healed. You walked away, not out of anger, but out of self-respect. And that's when they truly saw what they lost. Your silence became your strength, and that silence is what now screams inside their mind. Every time they try to distract themselves, their thoughts go back to you. Because guilt has a way of finding people when the noise fades. It whispers when the world gets quiet. It reminds them of everything they could have done differently. They remember the times they made you cry and how you still forgave them. They remember when you needed love, but they gave you distance. They remember when you gave your all and they gave you half. Now, they would give anything to undo those moments. But time doesn't move backward. It only teaches. You were not just a person in their life. You were their lesson. You were the one who showed them what unconditional love looks like. You gave them something pure in a world that often confuses love with possession or control. But they didn't value it then. Now, they live with the regret of knowing they had something divine and lost it because they couldn't see clearly. They wish they could say sorry, not just in words, but through actions. But they don't know where to start. They don't know how to reach you, because they know words can't fix what actions broke. They see now how patient you were, how you always tried to make things better, how you tried to hold everything together even when it was falling apart. They see how strong you were, and that realization breaks them even more. Because they didn't just lose someone who loved them, they lost someone who believed in them. Your person feels deep shame because now they realize they hurt someone who never deserved it. You were never their enemy. You were their safe space. But they couldn't see it until you were gone. And here's where the real beauty lies. Not in their regret, but in your strength. You didn't let their mistakes destroy your heart. You learned. You grew. You turned pain into peace. That's what powerful souls do. Life has a way of balancing everything. The person who took you for granted will one day understand what you truly meant. They may never say it out loud, but they will carry that lesson in their heart forever. Because guilt doesn't go away easily when it's tied to true love. And maybe that's what the universe wanted. Maybe your role in their life wasn't to stay forever, but to awaken them, to show them what love feels like, so they could learn and so you could rise higher in your own journey. Because the truth is, you didn't lose them. They lost you. They lost someone who loved deeply, forgave easily, and cared without conditions. You were the mirror that reflected their truth, and when they couldn't face that truth, they broke the mirror. Now, they're left with the pieces, trying to put them back together. Every piece reminds them of you, of what they had, what they broke, and what they'll never have again. Their guilt is their karma. Your peace is your reward. You see, sometimes God removes people from your life not because you deserve the pain, but because you deserved peace. You were meant to show them the meaning of love, not to fix them. And once you did, your soul had to move on. Their guilt will change them. It will soften them. It will humble them. Because love leaves lessons behind, and yours was powerful enough to touch their soul. So, when you think about them, don't hold anger. Just understand, you were light, and they weren't ready for it. You were truth, and they were still hiding from theirs. But now your energy has become their awakening. They might never say it to your face, but deep inside, they thank you. You were their mirror, their teacher, their silent guide. You helped them see what love really means. And even though you both are on different paths now, know this, what you gave was not wasted. It planted a seed. One day, that seed will grow inside them and remind them that love, when real, never dies. It only transforms. You did your part beautifully. You gave love that came from the heart. And that's what makes you rare. So stand tall. Let their guilt be their lesson, and let your peace be your victory. Because your story wasn't about loss. It was about growth, strength, and the power of love that stays pure even after being hurt. And that's what makes you different. That's what makes you chosen.